What's up, fam? Give you a minute to see where we are and see if you can guess where we are. And that's long enough because I'm about to tell you. We are in the East Cape. So we got the Sea of Cortez right here. This is really Playa Tortuga. Nice beach. That is La Fortuna up there. And the paved road ends about maybe 3 or 5 minutes this way going south. And the reason that I'm doing this video is I have a client who just bought a beachfront lot right here, starting the design phase. Actually, somebody else who's building about 3 minutes that way too, second row. So quite a few builds going out. This house right here is a giant. This one going up next. So these are all beachfront homes. So there's really a couple things I wanted to share. One, pre-pandemic, so let's just say like 2018, 2019, this area, I would say it's not for the faint-hearted, you know. I'd say it's like hippies, man. Surfers, beach bums, no electric, water trucked in, etc. Now you're starting to have these like massive compounds come out. So this is something we're seeing, you know. And when I brought these buyers out here, I was like, man, this is starting to make a lot of sense. A couple years ago, the doctor from San Francisco would have been like, nah, man, I'm not doing this. You know, how's my wife gonna enjoy this, whatever, we're far out. So this is really, I would say maybe half an hour at most to like downtown San Jose. So you have access to all the stores and things like that, but you're still remote. But as this story keeps playing out, that's going to be less and less the case. So East Cape is blown up for damn sure. You know, which side would be better for you, Pacific or East Cape? That really depends, right? The other thing that I wanted to share about this particular beachfront lot that we just closed on. So you have a survey, right, when you buy land. So you got your four corners. This was very interesting because the city at Catastro had their survey done, okay? Their borders. It's not always correct, by the way. That can be like plus or minus 5%. And there can also be errors. Then the sellers had their survey done. And then we hired a surveyor to get ours done during the due diligence. And guess what we ended up with? We ended up with 3 different surveys here. So we had a due diligence period on this when we had to extend it. The agent was actually very helpful. At first it was like we were trying to waste time, but I was like, would you buy this? You don't even know where it is. You know, I'm just asking for my client to literally know where the boundaries are on the property line that they're trying to buy so that they can build on. And to be honest, how are you gonna sell this to the next person? So we need to get this figured out. We did. It took a while. I'd like that agent was helpful. Got a little tensious there for a minute, but it was very helpful. We're gonna be on the design phase here, so I'm kind of looking around. I'm gonna go knock on a couple doors here, just get another opinion on construction. You know, see what these guys over here are up to. But so two main things here. One, East Cape is certainly starting to blow up. You know, I think a lot of people don't like to hear that, but it's inevitable. It's inevitable and it's gonna happen. And it just depends where you want to be. You know, like this area doesn't have electric yet, but I don't think it's very far either. Every time I come out here, man, I ain't been out here for like a month, and you start seeing just more stuff. popping up, like even a corner store that I just saw that wasn't here last time, you know, like a little mom and pop shop, which is cool. And then number two is, the farther you get out of what I'll say quote unquote civilization, the more likely you're gonna have these discrepancies about lot lines and things like this. For example, there's a fence line on our property. It wasn't correct. So you walk this lot and you see a fence line and you automatically assume that this fence line is where the property line is. That was not the case with ours. So we had to figure out, hey, is this going to be moved to the good or to the bad? And when we figured that out, we were able to make a decision. And I will say this, I think a lot of other people would have folded from the pressure. We just made sure that we were buying what we wanted to buy. And I believe as like an agent, that's pretty much what you got to do to protect your client's interests. So anyway, I'm excited. This will be a beachfront build. I'm for damn sure gonna document it. There's another one, like I said, right down the road here as well. So we'll keep that going. In the meantime, any questions about the market here, let me know. You know, East Cape, Pacific, whatever you're looking for, let me know. Happy to help out. I will say this too, it took me like 3 years to understand the East Cape market like I do. So there's a lot of different things to learn between these different markets, which one works better. But if you need any help, reach out. We got you. You know I'm gonna keep the videos coming because I enjoy this. On the way out here, I was thinking to myself, I said, man, there was a time where I was almost gonna go work for Bank of America in Charlotte, North Carolina, in a skyscraper, in a suit, looking down at an interstate of traffic. And when I drive out here, first of all, I got rejected by that job too. So I can't say I was gonna take it. I was not very employable in that type of setting. Anyway, when I come out here, I'm just grateful. And the point is that I know there's always gonna be a demand for this lifestyle. You know, if you're building this, it's a family asset, right? This is something, it's like a legacy asset that you could leave to family. But on top of it, man, you could rent these out, no problem, no problem. There's no hotels out here, you know, and look at this place. So anyway, before I keep blabbering on, I'm gonna end the video, and I'm here if you need me. All right, y'all have a good one, cholleros. Hasta luego.